close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left.
So I guess I have a couple of specialisms. One of them is in strength training. I've worked with a lot of elite athletes, some Olympians, some European and world champions in rowing and bobsleigh. In particular, one of my interests is to do with back pain and back pain rehabilitation. So working with, again, everyday gym goers, office staff, athletes, taking them from being in a state of pain to a state of recovery. It's entirely dependent on what your goal is, so I can't say that one is better than the other. Certainly for the younger generation and the older generation, it's important that we do impact activities and weight-bearing activities. But then again, we also need to make sure that we maintain good cardiovascular health, so our heart and lungs are healthy. So the cardio exercise is really important for that as well. Biomechanics is an element of sports science. So it looks at the way the body moves, it looks at the joints and the forces that might occur around those joints. So we can highlight areas in the body that are at risk of injury by doing a biomechanical assessment. That means we can then target our rehab and our strength training to help reduce risk of injury. It's a variable topic that there are different opinions on. If you look at the way athletes train, elite athletes, typically we do some static and dynamic stretching before we exercise, which is really good to increase the blood flow, to get the joints moving, to get the synovial fluid in the joints moving. So I suppose in summary we would say that dynamic stretching before training is the best way to go, and static stretching after training would be a better option. It depends what your goal is. So certainly starting out, you can develop an element of strength by doing bodyweight exercises. But you'll get to a certain point where that isn't challenging anymore, and you need to add weight in order to stress the muscles and the bones and the soft tissues to get that strength adaptation.